That's my rendition of the corn song.
That corn video is phenomenal, by the way.
It sounds like the noise I would imagine you'd hear if you dropped a toaster in a bathtub while somebody was taking a bath. Like, it's just like schizophrenic, garbled noise, basically. And yes, Susan, you missed Genji, aka the story of Ben the baker, the man who just wanted to bake giant cookies with his giant rolling pin, and was continuously attacked by masked samurai evil dudes. So yeah, we're moving on, but that was Need for Speed Carbone, and we're going to continue, and we're going to go into Haze here. You're going to see some Haze. We're going to return to the long national nightmare that is Haze, and if I recall, it's a game about genetic super soldiers, guys hopped up on nectar with silly little futuristic helmets working for some faceless corporation.
Oh man, you remember way too much about Haze, dude.
And then there well, I mean, we have to Haze featuring corn. We have to remember our past so that we don't repeat it in our future,
Yeah, like Kennedy always said.
Yep.
God, we're playing Haze, guys.
We're playing Haze.
That's a thing that's about to happen on the internet in 2013. I feel like maybe we should tweet that we're playing Haze.
Oh, absolutely. If somebody could do that, hey, everybody tweet that we're
we're about to play Haze.
Yeah,
we're about to
ruin
ruin
your own personal accounts.
Oh god, this is gonna be a terrible, terrible nightmare. Man, I'm not to bring it up again, but man, I am still super bummed out that I missed the Battlefield 4 promotion.
So one of the things I really enjoyed about the PS3 was this kind of XMB thing. When you would hover over a game before you'd start it, you get that like custom kind of splash screen and like music and stuff. I really enjoyed that. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know if the new XMB does that or whatever it's actually called. I don't think it's called XMB.
Yeah. Oh man, Haze, Haze, Haze.
Haze for days, buddy. We're doing it. We're doing it up large. Oh god, Haze. It's the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life. What? Oh god. I'm like hovering over this menu. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to play Haze? Free Radical's like, no, dude, don't do it. Too bad. This game is a little sad because this sort of destroyed Free Radical.
Yeah.
I think they basically shut down after this happened.
Yeah. And while, I mean, rumors are still there that we might get some more time splitters at some point. They were definitely strongest and I would say more viable at this point in time. But, yeah, oh, man.
Oh, God.
It sucks because I really like Free Radical. I really do.
Time Splitters is awesome. I mean, I think Time Splitters is now being made by community is doing it. They're giving them, they're letting them do like a update of the original or something.
Yeah. But
I remember before Metal Gear Solid 4, this was the game that everyone was arguing about. Is it exclusive on PS3? Is it exclusive on Xbox 360? Which is the system that is going to be given the right, the God-given right to feature Haze? And it was supposed to come out on PC and Xbox 360, but then it ended up being a PS3 exclusive, and it is terrible. Unfortunately, the online stuff is not working. I would love to play this game online with the community. Oh my god, that would be the best thing in the world.
Sorry, guys. We would love to fumble through it with you, but you just have to settle for watching us fumble through it by ourselves. Wow, Applesauce Jackson says, I beat this game. I remember kind of liking it at first, too. Last half completely killed the game. What? You beat this game? Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Jordan asked about Dark Sector. It was like the first next-gen game announced. And then they changed that game up. Like it was a totally different game when it finally came out.
Yeah. Forgettable Username says, this is one game I own that I've literally never loaded up even once.
Good man.
Par for the course.
So I accidentally almost beat this game, as you can see. I got like halfway through it. I was playing it. I was like, I just want to play it for a little bit just to get my bearings, to know what's going on. And I ended up playing it again and again because I couldn't. It was impossible for me to realize how horrible it was. I was so amazed and shocked. And then I got to the point where you switch sides, which I thought was kind of interesting. So let's start from. Oh God, it's like impossible to see.
Are you cherry picking a Haze chapter right now?
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to show the best of the best of Haze? You're like, what would be good level to demo these guys? Action-packed Haze. Oh yeah, let's go to the jungle. Go to the Silva region.
Pride says, so I just tweeted that you're playing this. They sent me an email. My Twitter is getting shut down.
Excellent.
Oh God. This is. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I threw a grenade by accident. I don't know what's happening.
I'm staring at a loading screen.
I'm getting all my nectar on. I got dudes just fall down.
That's sweet, sweet nectar.
Wait, how do I melee? I forgot all of this stuff. Oh my God, melee is the right trigger.
What?
Yeah, by default, melee is the right trigger.
Okay.
Because Haze.
Yeah.
Because
look at them trees though. Look at them palm trees.
Oh God, this game is so terrible. I can't believe people thought about this as like the next generation.
Yeah. Can you even aim down the sights?
I remember people saying like the Xbox 360 can't handle this game. It reminds me a lot of what's happening now with all of that nonsense with the 720p's and the 900p's. Yeah. Like, if anything, this stream is going to illustrate is that you cannot basically guess what the future of a console generation is going to be based on launch software.
Yeah, it's not indicative of where a console is going to go.
I mean, this was the hotness. Like, this was the thing people were fighting over before when the 360 and PS3, or the PS3 was about to come out.
Yeah.
And it's awful. I hate myself right now. This is the worst thing I've ever done.
I feel like we've all suffered tragedies in our lives, and we can like point to where we were when something happened. It's like I remember
look at these leaf textures.
Wow. I remember getting pulled out of a classroom when a grandparent passed away or something like that, and it's like I feel like I'm never ever going to forget for the rest of my life where I was when I watched Haze on a stream, like what I was wearing, how I felt. This is such a good bookmark of my life. And what did you just pull out? Is that a pistol?
He disappeared. That's a pistol.
Why does the pistol have to tell you it has 6 bullets in it? Or is that a shotgun? It seems like a.
It's a Pishtot gun? Pishtot gun.
Pishtot gun.
Pishtot gun. Yeah, no, this game's terrible. I think you're looking for rhyme and reason in Haze, and it's just not possible. Oh, here we go. Graphics.
Marginal says Far Cry 1 was dope. It was. It definitely was.
Far Cry 1 was really good, yeah. I mean, until it gets like alien nonsense happening, but yeah.
Citizen Kane says this is the best part of the game, too. So, yeah, we picked a good one. We picked a good level to showcase.
That's why I was cherry picking, man. I needed to see, make sure we were picking the right level for all that hot Haze action. I would love it if all of a sudden we got like 1 million viewers. They're like, "What's this Haze action I've been hearing all about?" It's not gonna happen though. By the way, so I can use nectar, administer nectar, and now dudes glow. Nectar is so you were sort of explaining the rich mythology of Haze because I know that you read the novelization of this video game.
Right. It's actually based on Dune. So replace the spice with the nectar. Everybody wants the nectar. Through the nectar, everything flows. Yeah, so you got basically these kind of impoverished rebel groups that are trying to fight back against the huge nectar corporations. The oh, nice fall there. Excellent falling.
Next gen falling, man.
Next gen falling. So I just want to point out how terrible that assault rifle is. Like, you are not hitting anything. Like, you shoot right at a dude, and it's just none of the bullets.
Whereas if I shoot with 1 bullet of this handgun, of this Pishtot gun, this thing ruins people. I'm getting there. You know what's cool is you can go up behind these dudes and transfer nectar from them to you.
Yeah.
But if you do it enough, I think they go crazy and try to kill you.
So SA91387 points out the graphics are really not that bad, and they are not. This doesn't look terrible. It's just everything else.
Oh, it's not a good game. This is terrible. This is an awful game. Not even rose-colored glasses on this one. This game is just atrocious.
Right. And Cadet Smiley says, I was just about to say all this jungle gunfighting reminds me of Dune. Yes, we remember Dune, the classic story set in the South American jungles of Ecuador.
That's sort of like... But for Dave, I mean, he will look for any opportunity to mention Dune in any casual conversation.
That's
even
true.
not even casual conversations. Like, I've heard him talk about it at funerals. It just...
Yeah.
Sorry for your
people
loss.
think I talk about Wild Hogs too much. Like, no, it's Dune. It's always Dune.
Yeah, so Dave's favorite movie is Wild Hogs, and he's not being facetious.
Well, I wouldn't say favorite. I mean, it's top 5, definitely, but I wouldn't say favorite.
Top 5?
Yeah.
Wild Hogs.
Yes.
Terrible.
You know, the hit comedy vehicle?
There's a lot of different vehicles in that movie, right? What is it? It's like Martin Lawrence and John Travolta. Am I thinking of the right movie?
Yes, you are absolutely thinking of the right movie. William H. Macy
Oh, God. What's wrong with you?
and Tim Allen. Dude, come on. It's like a combined combined 60 years of comedy and acting experience. And then you throw in Ray Liotta and Marissa Tomei to round out the cast? Like, come on, dude. It's unequaled, unparalleled list of talent.
Not since a Uwe Boll movie have you seen that many stars assembled.
Yeah, I mean you're blinded for 90 minutes of comedy action.
Or after you watch it, you'll wish you were blinded. I'm kind of wish I was blinded after watching this.
And Fitzal had to point out Peter Fonda. Dude, come on! I was like trying to leave some spoilers there for people.
I want to. I'm going to go back to the beginning because I want to show you. So one thing that's actually kind of interesting about this is how your characters are all they're all terrible, but they all have the dumbest grins on their face, and I thought it was just like, that's a weird character model until I realized that, oh, it's definitely part of the narrative of them being these stupid happy people because they're hopped up on drugs. But the grins that they have, like, it just looks so terrible and frightening.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're playing Haze. And we're talking about Wild Hogs. What year is this? What is happening right now?
I'm going to be so fired in like 3 hours. Me3 Cool brings up Nectar Jungle. Maybe this is a Pikmin spinoff. I can see Haze as being like kind of a reboot of Pikmin, if you will, you know? A lot of like communal task solving, jungle environment, dirt colors. Some guy crashes a spaceship at some point.
Oh my God! What's going on? Am I looking in the sky or like what's happening? What's going on right now? Am I controlling any of this?
I don't know. Look at how long you're staring into the sun. Stop doing that.
I can't.
It's gonna hurt your eyes.
Oh, wait a minute. Am I? I thought I was looking up. Oh, I'm looking to the side. What's happening right now?
You're gonna go blind! You're gonna go blind!
Look how dumb these characters look!
Is this the very beginning of the game?
This is the very beginning of the game. I just reloaded it to show you.
In the future, we ride all elevators by laying down on them. Like, flat on our back.
I don't know what was happening there. Oh God. Oh man. So these are your buddies who are all hopped up on drugs with you.
Mm-hmm. Jarheads, if you will.
You're gonna end up killing them all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can tell they're at least like varied in personality, and they all hold their guns differently, and they're a very diverse group.
Oh my God.
SA91387 says, "Okay, I take the graphics thing back." Just looking at these players.
Susan says next gen planking was happening right there. I just wanted to show like how dumb these guys look. I want to go to a later level where the big twist happens and you decide to change. You're no longer part of the Nectar Corporation or wherever they're called.
You won't be a part of their system.
No.
So you throw the nectar to the ground. The Delphicky says, it's just interesting how our standards change with technological advances. But then there are those games that are timeless too. And then there's Haze, which we're playing right now. Thank you for joining us.
Speaking of timeless, after I play this game, we're all gonna watch the Korn video.
Yeah, it's timeless as in we lose all sense of time and
so look at these
transport it to.
Look at these timeless textures. What was that? What was that guy saying? This game looks good. You wanna rethink that?
Oh, this is the World War II section of Haze. We took a nectar portal back in time.
So now you are a part of the bad guys. You've switched sides at this point, and you can no longer use nectar, which is what outlined the guys and made them visible, which helped because the textures in this game are terrible. But now you can take weapons from bad guys. You can run up to them and disarm them, and if you time it right, you can like blow off their heads.
Okay.
And it all looks terrible. And we'll all see it. We'll come together and watch it. What happened? Why is it now? Did my guy take a nap? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like
I think you collapsed, man.
I walked to a door, and then it changed locations, and now I'm just like...
It's acute nectar poisoning. It's the same exact nectar that was on Futurama, basically. When Leela takes too much of the bee honey, the magical stuff.
Am I like now in story stuff? I thought I passed all this stuff on purpose.
You are taking forever to open up your eyes right now.
Seriously.
Like, he's just like, I can't do it. I can't be bothered. It's just so bright. So tired from all the nectar.
Oh my god, I get it. I'm half asleep or something. Stupid game. This
also,
is not...
I love that Jess is leaving. She's like, too much Haze for me, bye. Like, like it's so bad it's even turning away our coworkers. Oh man.
Oh my god. Like, it's still going. In case you didn't realize, he's still not feeling too well.
They made some bold narrative choices with Haze, I'll tell you.
Oh my god. I mean, it had
Push the envelope for storytelling.
I mean, like any modern game that you look back at, I mean, PS1 games look pretty universally terrible, I think. There are a lot of exceptions, but I think the majority, if you like play Medal of Honor or something, like those games look really bad now.
Yeah.
I mean, so graphically, of course, this game obviously doesn't hold up. But you would think that like any sort of like I have not controlled anything for the last 2 minutes. It's been this blurry mess. I'm surprised Twitch isn't sending me emails saying that our stream something's wrong with our stream.
Yeah, inventing some server reason to prevent us from going on.
Like, what is going on right now? This is, and all I want to do is show the one part where you disarm a dude and shoot him in the face. But now I have to hear all this stupid story stuff. Can I not skip any of this stuff? Oh, objective. Lay down and don't move.
Achievement. Didn't have any control over the game for 40 minutes.
MX Resonance says, in 7 years' time, the launch titles this gen will look like Haze. Probably. I mean, I don't know how far in advancement we're going to come in the next 7 years. I mean, this looked awesome at the time, I like to say, probably. Like, from what I remember. And it looks awful right now. But, like, compare this to Uncharted 2, and then you realize, like, this is the same platform. Or Killzone 3, this is the exact same hardware.
Right.
There's no expansion pack N64 style. This is the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, Dr. Quinn found you.
Did you tell them?
It looks like Indiana Jones' dad.
Or no, wait, what is it? Oh, it's the Sean Connery movie, Medicine Man.
Medicine Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I was thinking of the Medicine Woman.
We're both
wrong.
Okay, now at least now it's not blurry, but I'm still being carried around.
Yeah.
I were fortunate.
It's like, no, go back to blurry. Those textures. Ugh, go back to blurry.
Like,
People here
they were really hyped up. Like, our character models look so good. We want you to look at them right in the eyes the whole time. This is just so dumb.
It's wow, you were like walking awkwardly close to this guy. Oh, he's carrying
Oh, he's
you.
carrying me.
It's like, man, you can almost smell the beard.
Oh my god, just let me play the game. It's already bad enough.
This is a terrible game.
This is a terrible game.
That was a little more Nixon-y, I think, both of us. Sean Connery.
Well, Sean Connery playing... It's my impression of Connery doing a Nixon.
Doing a Nixon on a Twitch stream for PS3 launch games. Oh, Dr. Love, you remember this game, huh? I remember the Haze Soldier guys being so annoying.
Oh yeah, if they get hit, they're the worst people in the world.
Man, this is just bad. Look at those paintings on the wall. Oh. This is just, I mean, we're speechless. Like, what the hell can we say? Like, this is just speaks for itself.
Awful. Game is awful, folks. Oh man. Like,
People are asking like where extra people are coming from to watch Haze. Yes, they want to see Haze because, again, I reiterate, to make sure we don't repeat the mistakes of the past, we must study it.
I can't
for our future.
I can't even tell how many people are in our room right now because I'm in the admin panel and it doesn't show.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got over 1,000 at the moment.
Oh,
so,
you poor souls.
Yeah, thank you guys for suffering along with us.
While we watch this guy carry me for 20 minutes.
Yeah, this is the longest like carrying sequence ever.
This might be longer than the actual gameplay in this level.
Promise Hand Village. That is where you are at right now.
Promise Hand Village?
Yeah, Promise Hand.
I think it's Promised Land, probably not Promised Hand.
Probably what it's supposed to be.
We're here at Promise Handy Village.
Yeah, this is dude, people are actually joining to watch Haze. Like, that's awesome. I love how absurd and wonderfully horrible our world is.
So this dude tries to convince me that I'm evil, or that I'm working for evil dudes, and then we're totally gonna start shooting people in about a second, and then this level's gonna end like immediately afterwards.
Yeah,
like, this level is 96% being carried around. I feel like Riley the dog in Call of Duty. Oh, there we go. I have more free control. I know. I love how now my guy's totally cool though. He can totally run around now. Oh. So one thing that's actually kind of cool about this is when you are not using Nectar, you see these dudes, you notice how like grotesque they look now. They don't look normal anymore, and that's how they've always looked. It's just the Nectar masks all of that bad shit from you seeing all that bad shit.
Okay.
Also, this guy has a shotgun pointed at us, and he wants to kill us both. Just shoot us right now. Game is over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terrible.
Walk down 4 stairs and shoot me.
Just like them.
Yep.
Look at you. You're an ant under my magnifying
Sup, bro?
glass, a pig under my
You like my
carving
shoddy, bro?
But a good piece of
It's
meat needs to be
sweet.
hung first. It needs to bleed out before it's ready to be eaten. So bleed out.
Oh my goodness. Is this a developer demo for Gears of War? Nope. You see why you think that though.
This is Unreal Engine 4, by the way. I didn't tell you. This is running on brand new PS4 hardware. Maybe it is Promised Hand because there's like paintings of hands everywhere.
Yeah, that's what literally it said, Promised Hand.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Haze was definitely a propaganda game for the honey industry, and
Oh
you know,
my
propel
god!
the.
I just would like to illustrate something. I have not been able to play this game for the last 10 minutes. Finally! Oh dear lord! Oh my god, this game is so stupid. All right,
it really makes you like. It really makes you want it, right? Like, it really makes you want to play. That's a good thing that Haze does than other.
I wonder if I die, will it checkpoint me right back to the beginning?
Probably. We've discovered what the PS3 launch game checkpoint systems are like. Oh man.
There we go. Just shot my buddy, former buddy, with my stupid, terrible game. Oh my god, this game is so bad. Where's this other douchebag?
He just like knocked him out, and he stood there, just like, what? That was the worst disarm I've ever seen in a video game.
It was the big mechanic that they were touting, like, you could totally do this, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
I feel like you should just shoot everyone in Haze to put them out of their misery so they're no longer in Haze.
Did I just... Oh, I just died. No, I did not die. I thought I died.
Hector Moraes says, welcome to the Uncanny Valley. Yep, we're all here. Claiming our own real estate.
And we gotta watch this guy die for 20 minutes.
Yeah. You also got to drop the list in the chat of all the games again so I can talk about what we've played and what we haven't played. So just for you guys, we've been through NBA 07, which is the truest, fullest HD game we've played so far. We've also checked out Ridge Racer 7. We've played Blast Factor. We have played Genji, Days of the Blade, which was... that was something. That was, man. that was something.
That
We played
was something.
We played Need for Speed Carbone, and now we also did Resistance Fall of Man, and now we are on to Haze, featuring the hit Grammy Award-winning artist Korn.
I'm gonna see if I could start a multiplayer match and just see if it. I don't think there are bots, but I'm gonna see what one of these maps look like for comparison's sake. Because we're gonna throw in Call of Duty and we'll play an online match of Call of Duty next. Call of Duty 3.
Okay.
Boy, oh boy.
You'll actually get to see some dudes get shot with guns. So, welcome. You joined us at just the right time for that.
Look at this awesome. Look at these maps. Like, this is off. Oh, there's a vehicle. All right. Well, I'm gonna jump in this vehicle at least, and we're gonna drive around for a second. Oh my God! Like how slow he's moving too. Look at this open space. It's just like there's no geometry.
Yeah.
There's like one house over here. Just terrible.
Cream corn, as Fat Hog says. I'm doing things. If you guys like your Black Dynamite. Let's see. Nobody else in the chat really talking much. I think they're just so like mesmerized by Haze. Oh, vehicles! Awesome.
I'm doing donuts and. What do you do? What did you do today at work? Oh, nothing. I just did donuts and Haze.
Yeah, just had to check vehicle physics and Haze. You know, no biggie.
I'm QAing Haze. I'm a couple years late. My list stuff is pretty old.
Also, as a heads up, it seems like there is a loud fire truck coming down my street. I can just mute myself though, so when it gets closer, I will do that, and I will just watch in silence, just like everyone else.
Also, when you use too much of the nectar, you lose control of your dude, and he starts going crazy. And I think you can actually kill yourself if you overdose on nectar.
You should do that. I want to see that happen.
No.
Bloodstream abnormality.
I keep using it, but it's not killing me. So I guess you just lose control of your dude. So that was Haze. The worst thing that you've seen all day. Let's move on to...
I don't know. Genji was pretty bad, dude. Genji was pretty bad.
You think Genji was worse than Haze? Like, this isn't even a launch game. This was post-launch. Like, they learned their lessons from launch, and they're like, let's make the next generation of PS3 games.
That's true. That's true. But and also, fortunately, I have the Twitch stream muted, so I don't have to, you know, hear all the audio. So I was saved some of the excellent voice work and dialogue that was Haze, featuring Korn. We really should watch that Korn music video though. Like we should.
We should, but I have a feeling there's like a licensing problem with it. I don't know.
Oh right.
Yeah, just sing it for everyone while I switch games.
Korn. I think that's how Korn sounds. Oh, it's like the robotic version of the Benny Hill song. Oh, jeez. What are we doing? What kind of choices have I made with my life? Oh, you guys. I need to get married and start a family. And stop this ridiculous Tuesday Haze streaming lifestyle I've cultivated. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Are you drinking? You should. Who cares what time it is? Because this is just a train wreck right now. Did we ever settle on a name for these two guys, by the way? I don't think we have. And just as a reminder, so we are streaming PS3 launch games right now, and this is Haze wasn't part of the launch, but we just had to do it because it's Haze. And next week we will be doing the Xbox 360 launch lineup, so come on back for that, and you will see plenty of other laughable experiences. Nothing on par with Genji, though, probably.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
the Xbox had some gems, too.
It did have some gems, but you've got Condemned, man. Like, that's just going to fix all the wrongs, you know? It'll right all the wrongs.
Oh, you know what? You're right. And I like Call of Duty 2. Call of Duty 3 is awful, though.
Yeah, 3 is bad. 2 is good. I like 2 as well. But
and 3 is amazing!
Condemned, as Susan says, is really, really good. It is really, really good.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, like, because I actually reviewed Xbox 360 launch games for another site. But I'll never forget the first time I hit like a crazy homeless person in the face with like a pipe and just saw their tooth fly out, and that to me was just like, oh, next gen, so next gen. Hobo teeth flying.
Hobo Teeth is the name of my ska band.
Yeah. And I'm kind of disappointed in how much we all love Condemned, considering it was chiefly a game about beating the crap out of homeless people.
Well, that
like
was,
deranged homeless people.
Wasn't that around the same time as like Hobo Fights was a big thing?
Bum fights?
Bum fights, yeah.
It's quite possible. Quite possible. So Call of Duty 3, we have to heed the call once more.
I'm gonna see if anyone's playing Call of Duty 3 online right now. Oh my god, there are a ton of people playing Call of Duty online.
Heck
right
yeah,
now.
dude. Heck yeah.
14 of 24. I'm joining your game.
Oh, you jump in and you play that game.
If anyone has this game, I turned off notifications. Oh my god, all this like pre-XMB stuff. Keep forgetting about. I'm gonna see if there's anyone added me. I'm gonna crash out of this real quick because I know people were adding my accounts in case they wanted to jump into a game.
Mm-hmm. And Susan points out that, yes, I did incorrectly generalize Condemned, the full experience of Condemned. The mannequins were super creepy. I remember the one scene when you're like walk forward and they kind of are moving around and you're like, what the heck? And you turn around and there's one right behind you. And it just like freaked the crap out of me. Yeah. But yes, there is more to that game. Maybe it's just my sick mind that just chooses to only remember it as a hobo destruction sim.
A hobo destruction sim. That was a pretty amazing way to phrase that.
Well, thank you.
Also, I would like to thank Susan for not screaming at us for playing PS3 games for the last 2.5 hours.
She could very much like, and from a valid perspective, write up some actual like.
This seems like an actionable offense.
Yes, an actionable offense, exactly.
Oh my god.
Why isn't my pay being docked right now?
I mean, it could be. I haven't checked my email. It's very possible.
That's true. There might be an email in there right now. It says, you guys are ridiculous.
Man.
Sorry, Doug Q. You came for Haze. You missed the Haze half hour. I think we played, we didn't really play. It was like a half-hour cutscene. But we did rock Haze for a good long while. Sorry you missed it, but don't worry. There are more varied games to come, with plenty of stuff to make fun of in them.
Are we getting spam in our thing? It looks like we're getting spam in here. Getcraft.net.
Yeah, don't click. Thank you for deleting that message. Bam. Wonderful admins, wonderful mods, and let's keep it civil. Let's keep it PG, guys. Basically, don't say it unless you think it would be in the hit Pixar film Finding Nemo.
So I'm trying to join this.
Let's all talk in Finding Nemo quotes.
I'm trying to join this match, but it says I can't host to the server. I cannot connect to the host. No, this is not Susan's fault. It is definitely our fault for coming up with this crazy idea.
Yeah, but and just hopefully you guys are entertained a little bit, and that's all. That's all we want.
I can't get into the match that has like 14 people in it though. Maybe it's no
instant action for you, I guess.
Fish and mailed, someone said.
Nice.
Oh man,
we love the puns. And...
So I don't know about kill streaks in this game, but I'm pretty sure they don't exist.
So how would you pronounce this level? Like Like,
is this a French joke? Just because I'm Canadian?
I'm just trying to. I know it's Merville, France. Like that's pretty easy, but
Murricaville, France.
Murricaville. Joe Katz, how drunk is everyone right now? You're not drunk enough, sir. You're not drunk enough.
I mean, it's past noon. I should definitely be cracking a beer. Although I've already played Haze, so I feel like I'm drunk enough.
Yeah, you're just drunk on luscious, rich visuals. So yeah, Call of Duty 3, which was the third of the
Oh yeah, getting all the kills in Call of Duty 3.
Yeah, sorry, Susan. I took German, so I can't. I don't know how to speak the Frenches. Is there hashtag Levolution, Demopi? Oh, please. Stop. Just stop.
God, that is the best and worst thing that EA has ever done. Levolution.
My brain, it hurts. Mo Sislak says, so this is Call of Duty Ghosts. No, this is the Ghost of Call of Duty Past. We're playing Call of Duty 3 right now. And
this is that hot new engine that they've been working on for years.
Right. I mean, look at that realistic, like, compass. Like,
what?
Notice
Vehicles?
How as you turn,
what?
It kind of, like, snaps a little bit.
I forgot there were vehicles in the Treyarch games. Apparently I'm I don't know what seat I want to sit in though, because I keep switching seats. How do I drive? Oh man, you could totally drive vehicles in this Call of Duty game.
So Eric says the biggest problem with this multiplayer was the maps were too big for the player count.
Oh, car versus tank.
I can't really say in yesteryear if that was the case, but in the year 2013, that is definitely the problem. Is one of the chief problems. Stick89 points out Levolution doesn't hold a candle to Transfaring. That is true. Transfaring is superior.
On multiple levels, Transfaring
on
is
multiple
amazing.
levels. Yeah, Transfaring is just it's just like a fine wine. You got to sip it, you know. So Dr. Love points out Tank does win. In the rock paper scissors of Call of Duty 3, Tank beats Jeep.
It seems
Where does-
unrealistic to me, but whatever.
Citizen Kane asks, where does Drivatar fall? Well, Drivatar is a very ridiculous, stupid name, but it's... I actually wrote a preview about Forza 5 on Xbox One, talking specifically about Drivatar because it's like really interesting. You can look that up on the joystick.com.
I'm pressing and
video
holding
game
it.
website network.
It keeps saying press and hold, and I'm very clearly pressing and holding.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Finally. Tank action! Oh.
Transfaring is the trans future, Joey Jungle. That is correct. Citizen Kane, yes. Joystick is a website that exists solely on the internet, and it's accessible via internet accessing devices. To put it eloquently.
You got yeah, we support all of those hot browsers. You got your Internet
Yeah.
Explorer, you got your Netscape Navigator.
Yeah. Joey Jungle, if you enjoyed that shout out, you'll enjoy this repeat. Coming back to you on the ones and twos. Just keep it locked here.
Oh wait,
yeah,
I just saw a rock. Levolution.
Levolution.
Levolution just
we're
happened.
constantly calling out people's names. Corey Schmitz asks, I wonder if that is the Corey Schmitz. I very much like his designs. What PS4 launch games are y'all picking up? Feel free to let us know in the chat. And,
Well, I meant to do the Amazon 2
yeah,
buy
no,
2 get
sorry, I
1.
hate to bring that up again because you're
Yeah.
obviously very.
I'm super bummed out about it because I totally forgot. This morning was so busy that I was like, I'm gonna wake up, and then at 9 o'clock eventually, when it turns 9, I'm just gonna go and hit this button because I already had it set up. And then at like 10:30, I was like, wasn't I supposed to do something? And now everything is sold out. Killzone is on back order for 4 to 5 weeks. It says now.
Wow,
And it's
has
not-
that ever happened in the history of a Killzone game?
I certainly do not know. Oh my god, man! I just did like a somersault after dying there. And Battlefield, they're not even selling them anymore. So
Yeah.
I might go to Target because I think Target has like a similar deal going on. But I'm gonna get Battlefield because I know the joystick staff. That's probably gonna be our multiplayer game of choice.
Yeah. Well, don't sleep on Resogun. I mean, that for me is like.
Oh,
one
that's
of the
free
games.
though.
Yeah, that's
you
free
get
PS Plus.
I think it's Resogun, not Resogun.
Whatever. You know me and my speech impediment.
No, I didn't know if maybe they had like some deal with the Kraft family or something, and it's like a,
Resogun. Resogun.
no, like there was like it's like Reese's Pieces, but that's why they all burst into candy
Right.
at the end of it. That game looks really awesome. We just had a video interview with one of the, I think it was like the head of the franchise or something.
Yeah.
Franchise development over there.
Yeah, we had a really great. Ludi did a awesome video interview / preview piece, and the potato dealer points out, too bad Watch Dogs got delayed. Yes, we're all very sad about that because I think that was probably going to be. I think that was the big standout game for a lot of people for next gen, kind of like more so than AC4. You know.
I don't know. I'm just like AC4. I mean, Luddy gave it a really good review, and he's really hyped for it. But I got so burned on the last one that I just like.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward. I'll probably check it out when it comes out on PC, more than anything.
Yeah, I gave up on it during Revelations. I couldn't finish Revelations. I was just so kind of sick of the loop, you know.
I reviewed Revelations. I thought Revelations was okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least I felt like the ending in that was way better than the ending in. Oh man, the ending in that was way better than the ending in AC3.
Mm-hmm. Well, Eric says the end of Revelations was amazing. I will have to take your word for it because I don't know if I have 40 hours to jump into that game and finish it. But yeah, I don't know. Now I'm kind of so like, it's getting to the point now where I have to read a Wikipedia page to get caught up. Like I'm not going to be able to play the games. Maybe I can go on YouTube or whatever, but it's like if I'm going to go on YouTube and watch any kind of video game stuff, then I'll just sit down and watch 3 hours of The Last of Us story again, as I've done like 4 times since I played that game. Wow, Pistol Duel, you got rocked pretty hard.
I'm not very good at this game.
That's cool. You don't have to be, because it's not relevant.
Tell that to these guys. They've been practicing this game for the last 7 years.
Yeah. It's like some like 42-year-old dude sitting around in a coffee shop. He's like, they just don't make the Call of Duty like 3 anymore. That was really just the best of the series.
We're gonna skip ahead. We're gonna jump through a couple games real quick in this last half hour.
Okay.
And we'll wrap it up in this last half hour. I want to go through like some of the sports games, so maybe we'll do Madden. We'll play like a quarter of that, see how that holds up.
Okay.
And give me one sec while I